The monarch butterfly is one of America's most recognizable species, famous for its striking appearance and incredible annual migration. They are large, conspicuous butterflies with a wingspan about 3 to 4 inches. The wings are bright, deep orange with black veins and black borders featuring a double row of white spots. The vibrant coloration is a warning to predators that the butterfly is toxic and tastes bad. Males are distinguished from females by having 2 small black spots on their hind wings. They also tend to have a narrower black wing veneration than females. The larvae are striped, highly visible bands of black, yellow, and white. They have a pair of antenna-like filaments at each end of their body and feed exclusively on milkweed. The pupa or chrysalis is a beautiful seafoam green with tiny gold spots along the edges. And monarchs complete their complete metamorphosis with 4 distinct stages. Eggs are laid singly, usually on the undersides of milkweeds, underside of a young milkweed leaf. They hatch after about 3 to 8 days. The caterpillar is the feeding stage, consuming milkweed leaves for roughly about 2 weeks and then growing through 5 different stages. The caterpillar forms a chrysalis where the metamorphosis takes place. This stage lasts about 6 to 14 days. The adult emerges, dries its wings, and begins feeding on flower nectar, mating and laying eggs. Except for the final migratory generation. Most summer breeding adults live only about 2 to 5 weeks, but the final generation of the year that makes the long migration can live 6 to 9 months. Milkweed, Asepsia species, is the only host plant that monarch caterpillars can eat. Monarchs have evolved to be immune to the cardiac glycoside toxins found in milkweed's milky sap. As they feed, the caterpillars store these toxins in their bodies, which makes both the caterpillar and the adult butterfly poisonous and distasteful to many predators. The most extraordinary feature of North American monarch is its long-distance, multi-generational migration. Monarchs breeding east of the Rockies travel between 1,200 and 2,800 miles to overwinter in Oxymale fir forests of central Mexico. This journey is completed by a special non-reproductive supergeneration. Monarch breeding west of the Rockies migrate to overwintering sites along the coast of California. In the spring, the overwintering generation mates and begins flying north, laying eggs on milkweed sap in the southern U.S. It takes about 3 to 5 successive generations to repopulate the entire northern breeding range in the U.S. and Canada throughout the spring and summer. Monarch populations have seen significant declines due to several factors. A major threat is the loss of milkweed in the breeding grounds due to agricultural practices, especially the use of herbicides and genetically modified crops, and urban development. Illegal logging and forest degradation along the overwintering sites in Mexico and California can expose the clustered bodies to lethal storms, cold. Exposure to insecticides, particularly neonicotinoids, is a threat. Changes in temperature and weather patterns can disrupt timing of their migration and their life cycle. The International Union for Conservation of Nature has classified the migratory monarch as endangered. In the U.S., the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has proposed listing the monarch as a threatened species under the Endangered Species Act. The most impactful way individuals can help is by planting milkweed, the correct species for their region, and nectar-rich flowers to provide food for the adults, especially those that bloom in late summer and fall, to fuel the migratory generation, which I plan to do next year. That is all about monarch butterflies, and I hope you enjoy this video I've made of them visiting my garden. And if you do, please subscribe to my channel, and if you can, plant some milkweed in your garden next year. I'm going to. Thanks a lot, and goodbye, and I will talk to you next time.